Good evening, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the episode of Hightop Sports. Today, drama has ensued in the SEC, and ladies and gentlemen, we are here for it. So buckle up, sit tight, sit back. We're going to go over it all. We're going to say our thoughts and our opinions on this to see what's happening here, because Nick Saban seems to me he's lost his cool. And can you blame him? The guy's hot. He's coming off an L to Georgia in the Natty Championship last year. He's coming off to another L to Texas A&M in the recruiting portal. And that's where this all starts to take place. He spoke out about what was happening at Texas A&M and claimed that Texas A&M, a.k.a. Jimbo Fisher, was paying for all of his players. That's why they became the first. They were number one in recruiting, and that's why Bama finished in second to Texas A&M because, again, Texas A&M was buying all of their players. Now, that was the first shot he took over the bow. Seemed a little ballsy. It's not the first person. Lane Kiffin made some comments about it as well. So Jimbo is on the hot seat right now with people making attacks at him. So that one isn't too crazy. We know Jimbo's going to react. We're going to get into that. The biggest thing that I thought was a little nuts was his attack on Deon Sanders in Jackson State and Travis Hunter. He said that school up there at Jackson State paid a kid $1 million to come play for them. That's a bold claim. A bold claim. And just real quick, here's some data here for you guys. Alabama's athletic budget, $180 million. Nick Saban's salary is $9 million. Jackson State's university entire athletic budget is $8 million. But yet they paid one player, $8 million. He even tweeted and said, yeah, I got paid $1 million, yet my mom's still living in a 3-bedroom house with one bath. So everybody is involved at this point. What's crazy to me is it seems to me that Nick is starting to pout. That's my take. That's my hot take. Obviously, more things are going to come out. We're going to see what's happening here, if all this seems to be true or not true, or whatever it may be. But these are some bold claims to not get any type of reverb or just reaction from everybody. Especially you're going to go after Jimbo Fisher, who we know is vocal about everything. He's like a Lane Kiffin in the world. Deon Sanders, who has made his career off of these type of things. Just being primetime, showtime, whatever it may be, the guy lives in the limelight. For you to go after that, what's the play here, Nick? Two things. One, maybe he's trying to get into this atmosphere. Maybe he's noticing that these hype players are starting to be able to pull bigger players because they're more relatable to the kids. They're fun. They're exciting. Maybe that's the play. I highly doubt it. What I think that it is, and I could be wrong here, but here's my play. Nick Saban is your old style type of ball coach, right? Part of the old boys club, as we like to call it. And when you've been doing it for a long time, you run things, you own, you control that area, right? You get a lot of things done the way you want. So I've noticed this with just kind of growing up and in my career myself, with somebody who's been doing it for a long time, they're able to keep their composure and keep their cool because they have a hand in the game. They've been in it for so long. They manipulate it to a certain extent. That's how it goes. That's how it's always been. Well, with rules changing, it takes away from what he has controlled for so long. It's taking his hand out of what's happening, and now he doesn't control it like he used to. Right? And I think he's starting to get a little nervous. We talked recently about a few weeks ago, about maybe a few months ago now. We came out and made a video saying, hey, we think Nick Saban's going to retire based on these things right here, what's happening. He feels like he's going to lose the control that he's had for so long. With the NIL, it's allowing the Lane Kiffins, the A&Ms, the Jackson States, the Gators, to have more play than they may have had in the past. Right? The old style of recruiting and building from the top end is always going to be there, but it's not going to be the only way anymore with the NIL money, with transfer portals and all of that. So to me, it seems like it's basically just Nick Saban throwing a fit. And it's because it's Nick Saban, we have this ultimate respect of him being the GOAT, the greatest coach of all time. So we don't look at it like that right away. But from somebody who's pouted a lot and had his fair share of temper tantrums, I see where he's coming from. I think he's a little frustrated. He's trying to throw some shots over the bow because he's pissed. He's tired. He doesn't like to lose, and he sees him losing, I think, more than we actually see him losing, and he's getting frustrated. He's getting nervous. Look, I could be wrong. It could come out that everything that he claimed is true, and they're going to get shamed, and then Nick Saban's going to come out on top. I don't think so. As vocal as Jimbo has been, Jimbo did not hold any punches. Jimbo said that Nick called him or texted him. I think he called him and was trying to, obviously talk it over and see what happened because Jimbo did coach for Nick. They had a prior relationship. They worked with each other, right? Nick called Jimbo. Jimbo said, I didn't answer. We're done. It's a wrap. I mean, it's no longer just football anymore. It's personal. October 8th, mark your calendars, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to be there. It's going to be insane. Texas A&M and Bama. It's going to be a showdown. He's over here talking about he's godlike. If you really want to know what Nick Saban is, go dig down and go talk to the coaches, what he really does, who he is. Look, if I'm Jimbo, I want to hear it. He didn't hold any punches on you, Jimbo. If you're making these claims of go do this, go do that, you were there. Let us hear it from you, Jimbo. I want to hear it firsthand. Don't try to act like you don't want to get involved with it. You're involved now. So if it's true, that's my thing. Look, I know there's got to be a line of professionalism, but it seems to me that line is getting grayer and grayer by the moment, and things are starting to get a little dicey. Lane Kiffin, who always has something to say, he's just like Deon. He said he's speechless. He can't believe what's going on right now. Deon did say he's going to say something, so we will keep an eye out on that. He did say, don't you worry. I will respond to the lie that Nick Saban said. He tagged Travis Hunter. He tagged Jackson State. You are going after the wrong people, Nikki. It's crazy to me. Look, I think the legacy of Saban is coming to a close sooner than we think. We've been preaching it. We've been talking about it. These actions right here show me he's feeling a little pressure with what's going on right now. It's getting a little hot in the kitchen, and I don't know if old Nick's got the juice in him anymore to handle it. I could see Nick making a little departure maybe in the next few years. Let's see how this year goes. But wow, it's spicy in the SEC. It's setting up to be a great SEC tournament, or SEC just games this year. They're going to be great. All of them are going to be exciting. Ole Miss is going to be exciting against Bama. A&M is going to be exciting against Bama. I'm here for it. We're here for it. If you guys want to keep in tune, stay in touch with all the awesome news, make sure you guys like and subscribe to Hightop Sports. We love it. We go live every Wednesday at 8:35, so tune in, drop on by, talk to us, talk shit with us. We love it. We'll see you next time. Peace.